Welcome in, baseball fans, and here in New York, interleague baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Los Angeles Dodgers taking on the New York Yankees. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. And on the mound in this one, number 30. Lots of punch-outs, a real strikeout artist singing.
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does she have a feel for all of those pitches, or is she just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where she wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if she can, she's going to be very tough for the opponent today.
Number 7, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball 1. Next offering is fouled back. Way out front for strike 2.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
Here's a 2-2. And a foul ball. He stays alive.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
That's a ball.
That one missed. Gets a piece and stays alive. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. He didn't make it easy for her on the mound, but they still get the strikeout. Here's the Dodgers lineup now. Next is the speedy first baseman.
Ball. Ha!
And that's in for a strike. Here in the Bronx, just getting settled into this one. Fights it off. He'll see another. The 1-2. Backed off the plate that time.
Still just the second batter of the inning, and on the mound she's already thrown 13 pitches. They got her working hard out there.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Inside, almost got him. And that's ball 4.
Ball 4.
And that's their first base runner of the game.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
The batter now will be Will Smith. Runner on the go. That one found hard the other way. Now a quick throw to first, and he's back in on a dive. Close one, doesn't get the call. 1 ball, 1 strike. Comes up empty. That's strike 2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Man at first, 1 away.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
Struck him out of the foul tip.
Wow, just great bite to that slider. Broke hard out of the zone, and he just couldn't hold up the swing. You know, as a hitter, that pitch is really hard to take, and there's just not much you can do with it. You know that, but you don't want to get rung up by the umpire.
Now it's the Dodger cleanup hitter. Close, but called a ball. And that's ball one. Catcher challenge. We'll take another look. And it's a called strike after the review. Still 2 challenges left for them. First inning going a bit long. 23 pitches to this point. Quick move to first. And he's back safely. That one catches the corner for a strike.
Man, that pitch was dotted. So much talent on display when she's out there on the hill. That's excellent location for a pitch like that. Looks like it's going to be a strike, and then it just runs in on the hands. So if you can command it and hitters have to respect it, just keep going in there until they make you make an adjustment.
Struck him out swinging. That K's their third of the game. And now the Bombers will get their shot. No score. Back after this on the show. Back for more from the Bronx. And on the hill here today, Andre Moore. What do we have on him?
It's always interesting to see how he utilizes all of his pitches and how many of those he has a good feel for on that given day. When he's right, he's really able to keep hitters guessing, and all of his stuff seems to be coming out of the same arm slot, the same tunnel, and that can make life very difficult on his opponents.
Here's the center fielder.
Leading off here this afternoon, the center fielder, number 88.
And that misses. And it's 1-0.
Ball 2.
Looked pretty good as far as being in the strike zone, but I'm sure as a hitter, not too good with where it was located. Very top of the strike zone, middle away.
That's ripped into the outfield. And that's got extra bases written all over it. And it's a double to start the bottom of the first.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. I'll tell you, when you smoke a line drive into the gap like that, I mean, sure, home runs are king, but I feel like nothing makes you feel like a true professional hitter more than a bolt the other way.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Now the number 2 hitter. And that's fouled off.
No.
Popped up. And there's one down. As we take a look now at the New York Yankees lineup. So up next, Chester Thomas.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with their speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
Pickoff throw, and she dives back in safely. Runner at second.
Ball.
She's trying for third. Swing and a pop-up. 2 down.
Oh, the ball will find you. You come into the game and better be ready, because it's like the ball knows where's the new blood. But really nice play. That could have easily been botched.
So now the Yankees cleanup hitter. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads.
No, that's the ball.
No, 2-0 count to a guy like this at the plate. You've got to throw a pitcher's pitch. Don't just try to get a strike. He could make you pay.
And that is out of play.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
Should have this one. And that is the inning. We head to the second from the big ballpark in the Bronx. No score. Back at Yankee Stadium, new inning getting started. Johnson steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Outside low, and that's ball 1. There's a swing and a drive. Way back there. And that is a foul ball. Foul ball there.
Well, that two-seamer is heat-seeking for right-handed batters. Just runs in on those hands.
Got him swinging. And that's 4 strikeouts.
Usually when you see several pitches, you're going to get at least one that you might be able to do something with. But they didn't exactly challenge him in any way right there. And really, they just used his aggressiveness against him. I don't think he even got a pitch in the zone.
No, that's a good point, Siggy. He goes down on strikes, but not a single pitch was actually in the strike zone. Now batting Michael Ciani. No score here in the second. In for a strike. 0-2.
Pretty rare location right there, right down the middle. She paints the edges. I'm not sure if you're going to see that pitch again as a hitter.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
We'll take a look at the 3-pitch sequence here. Pretty simple in terms of putting them away at the plate. Once you're ahead 0-2 as a pitcher, you can really expand the zone and see how aggressive that hitter is going to be trying to protect and battle. And right there, clearly he was in swing mode, but all you can do is hope to foul that off.
Miguel Rojas at the plate.
Too high.
Two down, nobody on.
Looks like a really good fastball today. You can hear that catcher's mitt popping. Looking forward to hearing a lot of that one in this one.
In the air, right field. And that is that. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Back at Yankee Stadium, bottom half of inning number 2, and stepping in for the Yankees, number 29. Here's a 1-1.
Just foul.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Got him looking for the strikeout. Fastball at the letters, throws it for strike 3. Now he's challenging to call strike. And that one did miss. And the strike is overturned. They'll keep both their challenges. That's inside. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
Now he's desperately looking for that swing and miss. He's going to have to just change speeds a little bit, try to move it around, create just a little bit of illusion at the end.
Swings through it for the K. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. Here's the third baseman. That one fouled off.
Ball.
Woody Keller making the calls behind home for us today.
And Boog, something to keep an eye on is how pitchers utilize the top part of the strike zone. We see a lot more of that in today's game with pitchers going up there with hard stuff. Keller, definitely an umpire that isn't afraid to call strikes up in that part of the strike zone.
Johnson under it. And there are 2 outs.
Batting 7, the first baseman, number 25.
Now it's the rookie first baseman. There's a strike.
Felt impressed that he went right after him on that first pitch. That's the key. Try to get ahead in the count, then you can play around a little bit more as the at-bat expands.
Ball. Ball.
He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike, but so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone, and the last 2 pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
2-2 now. Good eye right there.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
That one the other way, and foul ball. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. On the ground, and that's just foul. Payoff pitch. 10-pitch AB right there before he worked the walk.
Boog, if I were him, I'd be nibbling around the plate as well. I mean, this guy is just capable of hitting pitches outside of the zone and driving them a long way.
So a man at first. Here is Aaron Judge.
Ball 1.
The 1-0. And a foul ball. That misses the zone. Ball 2. 2 gone. The possible go-ahead run at first. Judge rips that one. And that's the 3rd out. We played 2 full. We're tied 0-0. Back in the Bronx, top half of the 3rd inning, and at the plate for the Dodgers, number 8. Line drive, base hit. And a good start to the inning. Looking to extend the play now. Not in time. That's a leadoff double.
She quickly went from hitter to base runner. Love when players make that transition, and she's got speed to put on a show.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Wilson digs in now.
Ball one.
Runner at second. On the ground to short. Tosses to first and one away at the top of the third. And here's a look at how she's using her pitches in this one. Standing in is the power hitting second baseman. He's 0 for 1.
If you don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against her.
Ball.
Runner takes off for third. Pitch misses. Throw bounces, and she's in there safely with the stolen base. And the go-ahead run is now only 90 feet away. Pitch misses. Ball 3.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give her one more thing she's got to think about.
Here's a 3-0. Turned on, but foul wide of third.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
Next offering in there for a strike. Full count now. Swing and a ball lined out towards center. She's got it. Runner tags for home. Here comes the throw. Safe. And they take the lead.
What a time to miss the cutoff, Boo. If she puts that throw on the money, they got a chance to get that runner home. Instead, a critical run scores. That could swing this game.
And now the first baseman walked his first time. Swing and a ball popped in the air. And that is that. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Dodgers 1 and the Yankees nothing. Back now in the Bronx. In now is the Yankees DH, Wade Cash.
Ball one.
And
Ball
another
two.
ball.
Right now, behind in the count, 2 balls and no strikes. No free passes. You can't allow that. Getting a little frustrated with the strike zone.
Cash wants another look at the called strike. It's a challenge. Good eye at the plate. They'll overturn the call. So they've still got both their challenges. That's a strike. 3-1.
Thought the green light might be on right there, but maybe not. If you're looking to swing in that count, that's the pitch you want.
And that one fouled off. Payoff pitch. And ball
Too
4
high.
there.
Go to
Tying
first.
run is on base.
Well, that right there could end up being a big walk in this game. He's certainly a threat on the bases, especially with them looking to tie this thing up.
Here's the Yankees leadoff hitter. Led off this game with a double. Runner takes off. That's in for a strike. And that's a stolen base. Not even close. And the tying run is now in scoring position. The 0-1. That clips the corner.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow climb back into this at bat through the count. As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
Check swing. Now we'll look down to first. No swing. Just held it back there. Runner at second. Nobody out.
They tried to get her to go. Chase the pitch down and away, but she wouldn't bite.
That one misses. Full count now. Man at second. Lined, and that's a base hit. Here comes the runner. Fires to the plate. Save. In comes the run from second. We're tied at 1.
Well, she comes through clutch with the RBI single. That was big. To me, it's just a really controlled, balanced swing. She wasn't trying to do too much with it. Just stayed disciplined, got the barrel to the ball, and put it in play.
No outs. Runner at first. Now the left fielder. She's 0 for 1.
High.
That one misses, and it's 1-1.
This is one of those situations defensively where you can't try to do too much. You got to make sure that you field the ball cleanly and get 1 out first. It's going to be tough to get 2 with this kind of speed in the batter's box.
Here's a 1-1. Swing and a miss as she chases that one darting out of the zone. Cutter looking for the K.
I can't argue with that one, and clearly she was looking for something else, anything but the breaking ball. It's a great pitch to hit right there if you're looking for it, and kind of a gift in a 2-strike count, but sometimes you just get fooled and you got to tip your cap.
1 out, runner at first. Here's the power hitting catcher, Chester Thomas. He's 0 for 1. Tap foul at the plate. The other way, and a base hit. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with 1 gone.
Now, just a nice job coming through in a pretty high leverage spot right there. A chance now to take the lead, and at this point in the game, that could be a deciding run.
Here's the second baseman. Fly to left his first time.
Ball.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
1 out. The go-ahead run is at second. High fly ball lifted into the air right field. Ciani under it. Out number 2.
Now batting, the shortstop, number 29.
And the batter will be the shortstop.
Oh, look out here. He's going to come up ready to swing in this situation. Well, he can move the ball around, add and subtract, get some weak contact at times. So you don't worry as much about him in this situation. Very capable of getting a ground ball and getting out of this little jam.
2 on, 2 outs. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. And that'll keep more runs from coming in. Inning over. So 1 run in the inning on this base hit. All even here at New Yankee Stadium in the Bronx. Start of the 4th. Will Smith steps to the plate for the Dodgers.
You know, these Dodgers doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. She's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
Here's a 2-0. And there's a foul ball.
You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
Check swing, but he went too far. And the count is 2-2. (99 miles per hour) to finish him off.
Typically that high fastball, if it's close to the top of the strike zone, a hitter, if he's prepared for it, can get to it. But that one just had that little jump at the end, which indicates there's a good spin rate on it, and it didn't decrease in velocity as that hitter's internal clock would expect it to, and that's why you see the swing and miss.
Number 9, batting with 1 down, takes the strike. And he swings over the top there.
Ball.
All tied up, top half of inning number 4.
Ball.
This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. And there's 2 away.
The batter, the center fielder, number 11.
Johnson steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Outfield deep here, trying to prevent anything over their heads.
He's a big, strong guy, can untie this game with 1 swing.
Swings here and blasts one left field. That one carrying. Out of here. He flexes his power with that swing, and the Dodgers have the lead. It's 2-1.
The one thing the pitcher didn't want to happen just happened. That's not an easy one to stomach. Power versus power right there, like 2 locomotives colliding. Who's going to win? Well, a really good job there by the hitter, getting the top hand working, powers that fastball out of here.
So 2 down, and next for L.A., Michael Ciani. Fought off foul. 2 down, nobody on. Off the mark there. And it's 1-2. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Picks up strikeout number 7. Dodgers claw back a bit with this homer. And this is now a 2-1 ball game. Back in the Bronx, bottom of the 4th, and stepping in for the Yankees, number 26. Fastball for a strike. The Dodgers have some action in their pen. Number 77, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Grotterol getting cranked up as well. Late swing, foul to the left.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
And that one missing inside, a sharp slider. Got him swinging for the K.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch.
Now
Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
And here's the first baseman.
Ball, no. Ball. Three-run.
The Dodgers holding on to a 1-run lead. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Broken bat, and it's popped up. That's out number 2. And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this
The
one.
right fielder, number 99, Aaron Judge.
Aaron Judge at the plate. 0 for 1 so far.
If you don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against him.
And
Ball
1
inside.
to Judge. Fouled off left side. Hit on the ground to short. There with plenty of time, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Yankees. They're down 2-1.
Now pitching for the
We're
Yankees.
back, and there's a new arm on the mound to start the 5th. Number 27.
And Boog, she's a pitcher that'll work in a knuckleball from time to time. It's not her primary pitch, but she mixes it in, and that makes getting timing down on her really challenging for
Leading off
hitters.
Los Angeles,
Well,
the third baseman,
1-run game.
Miguel
Miguel Rojas steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Breaks his bat and pops it up. She puts it in her pocket, safe at first without a play.
It was a healthy cut, but the same can't be said for the contact. He got just enough of the ball to put it in play, and that's all he needed. Tough play for the defense on what was kind of a swinging bunt.
Now it's going to be number 8.
Three-run.
Yo, 1. Late swing fouled off. The 0-2. Cut on and miss, struck her out. And there's 1 away.
Just beautiful placement of the splitter right there. Exactly where you want it with 2 strikes to get that swing and miss. And she's worked very hard to be able to command that pitch. It's a tough pitch to get a grip on, but she's one of the best at throwing it where she wants to.
1 out, man at first. Next is the designated hitter, Wilson. Got to be careful with a slugger like this because he can turn it into a 3-run game in the blink of an eye. Yeah, that's fouled off. The 1-1.
Ball 2.
And there's a ball. Fastball in for a strike. Full count now.
And boy, that was the pitch. 3-1. You want to be really aggressive on the fastball.
Stays alive. 3-2 now. And ball
That's the ball.
4 to
Take
a
your
board.
base.
Now batting, the second baseman, number 7.
Back to the top of the order now. Now it's the Dodger leadoff hitter. Not your prototypical leadoff guy. Gets on base, yes, but also some power.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
Fouled off. He was late. Two on, one out. Foul ball still 0-2. That's a base hit. Runner around third on his way to the plate. To third, not in time. And it's runners at the corners with one gone.
Got the job done to put him up by 2. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
Now the number 2 hitter. Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike. And an ABS challenge coming from behind the dish. It just shaved the zone. Still 2 challenges left for them. Here's your 1. Swings through that one out in front that time.
Big pitch right here. She's going to try to make a pitch that's going to produce a strikeout or a ground ball double play.
And the 0-2. He goes down looking.
Up next to bat, the catcher, Will Smith.
And up to the plate is Will Smith, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. And that one ripped to left. That's a base hit as a run scores.
Big at bat to pad their lead up to 3. Against good pitchers, you got to take advantage of the mistakes. That was right in his wheelhouse, and he didn't miss a stitch.
And here comes the Yankees manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. Number 27 gives way, and a decent effort considering she's normally a reliever. Back with the new pitcher in a minute. First and second, 2 outs. And next will be the Dodgers cleanup hitter.
Hey.
Oh, 1 now.
Ball 1. No.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
On the ground to the left. And it goes just foul. 2 on, 2 outs. Comebacker to the mound. Fires over to first. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the Dodgers 4 and the Yankees 1.
Now pitching for
Back now to start the bottom of the 5th and taking over on the mound. Number 77.
Ryan.
Digging in, Wade Hatch. He walked and came around to score his first time up. fastball almost got him there.
Oh, the adrenaline's pumping right there. Pretty good fastball. Unfortunately, it got away from him. He's going to have to corral things a little bit. You know, these Yankees finding ways to get on base, but they still need help driving them home. They only have one hit with runners in scoring position, so a lot of squandered opportunities. It's tough because those are moments you just can't get back.
And there's one down.
Now batting, the center fielder, number 88.
So back to the top of the order. Here's the Yankees leadoff hitter. 2 for 2, so she's got to be feeling good right now.
She's turning a special day into something magical with how easy she's making it look at the plate.
Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. The Yankees looking to rally. That one not close, and it's a ball and a strike. Slice the other way. That's a base hit. So a runner aboard now with one away.
Having herself a really nice game at the plate. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get her into motion.
Here's the left fielder.
Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ballgame.
Quick toss to first, and she's back in safely.
Ball. No, that's the ball. Ball 3.
This one in the dirt. And now a runner into scoring position.
You know, sometimes it takes a reliever a little time to get comfortable with the mound out there, especially when they come in trying to be nasty with every pitch they throw. Not exactly what they were looking for when they called him in there. We'll see if he can settle down.
Runner at second. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Still manages a throw, and they get the out. Good recovery. Wasn't easy following the misplay.
For the Yankees, the catcher, Chester Thomas.
Chester Thomas stepping in now for the Yankees. 1 for 2.
Well, both sides equally as strong. So not a good time to try to turn him around with a relief pitcher and put him on the other side of the plate. Good pitch to hit on a tee up in the zone. I think he was looking for something else right there.
Down. Ball.
Fastball for a strike. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. 1 hit, 1 left. 5 innings complete. It's the Dodgers 4 and the Yankees 1. Welcome back as we look at the highlights from today's game so far. Johnson steps to the plate for the Dodgers.
The center fielder, number 11.
Welcome, everyone, to Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, and gorgeous PNC Park. MLB The Show has interleague action for you this afternoon. It's the Texas Rangers going up against the Pittsburgh Pirates. John Shambi, Chris Singleton with you. Well, Singy, when you consider the most gorgeous ballparks in the sport, this one right here, PNC in Pittsburgh, one of the best in the game.
And from where we sit, just a gorgeous view of downtown. You've got the bridges, the Allegheny River. In fact, we've seen some hitters hit the ball into that river, and perhaps we'll see that today.
First pitch coming your way next. And on the mound for the Pirates, number 12. What do you have on him, Siggy?
Well, the hammer is in effect, and he sets it up so nicely because of the velocity on the fastball. We'll elevate that and then break you off when he's ahead in the count. What I love about him, you get into the later innings of the ball game, and the velocity seems to go up.
Coming up on the first pitch, now it's the rookie first baseman. And we're underway in Pittsburgh.
Man, that pitch was dotted. So much talent on display when this guy's out there on the hill.
Fastball for a strike at 95.
One way to make a hitter real uncomfortable at the plate is pound the inside with good velocity. They're doing that right here.
Spoils the two-strike pitch, and she'll see another. Three, two now. Out towards right center field. O'Hearn on the move. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And there's one away. Let's take a look at our lineup. They're dealing with a top-level arm on the mound, so this figures to be a tough matchup for them. What's the key to the offense today, Singy?
Well, Boog, against a talented pitcher, it's crucial to disrupt his rhythm. Use bunts to get him off the mound and moving around out there. If he's in a flow, step out and break his timing. When he throws in the zone, you might only get one pitch, so you don't want to miss it.
Number 14, batting with one down, takes the strike. That one fouled off. Oh, and 2 now. Just getting started here in Pittsburgh. Swing and a high fly ball right field. That one back, that one on its way, and it's gone. A solo shot. The Rangers score first. It's 1-0.
You can't ask for a better start than hitting a home run in your first at bat to give your team the lead. That's great confidence in the power right there. Most hitters would try to hook that ball to the pull side and hit it out of the park. He stayed back, let it travel, and hit it hard the other way.
One down. Stepping in the long ball threat, Eli Summers. He's a guy who does it all.
Heart of the order coming through now, and with one home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Here comes the 0-1. Hard hit to third. Throws across the diamond, and 2 away now.
Batting fourth, third baseman, number 12.
So up next, Summers. He's got some power, no doubt.
Well, he gave up the home run earlier in this inning, not pitching as aggressively here.
Fastball for a strike.
I think he was sitting off speed right there because he just let the fastball go by.
Lined, and that's a base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Batting fifth, center fielder, number 15.
Here's the center fielder. That one finds the corner. Strike one. Curveball drops in there.
And a bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
Summers off of first with 2 away.
Ball.
In the dirt. And a payoff pitch. Got him swinging. Rangers strike first on the solo job. It's an early 1-0 lead. We go to the bottom of the first, and on the mound for Texas in this one, number 1. What do you have on him, Chris?
With the height, the release point creates a lot of tilt on his pitches. So coming into the zone, really hard for the hitters to get on plane. Makes it very difficult for the hitters to guess.
Kyle Higashioka into the game now on defense, but in a strange way. This is not a position he's used to playing as far as we know. Leading off, Melendez.
Number 13.
Hey!
The 0-1 right through there for a strike. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. He'll touch them all. And we're level. It's 1-1.
Well, I'm sure there's a big grin on his face right now, Boog. He's probably had some of those that didn't stay fair, but off the bat, it looked like it was going to bend foul. Was able to keep it in there, tucked it nicely, and he gets the jog around the bases. Good for him.
At the plate, number 7, and he swings through that one.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Tied up here in the early going. And a swing and a miss.
The real threats are coming up. Already given up a home run in this inning. It's going to really have to bear down.
And that skips in the dirt. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout.
Batting third, first base.
Here's a Pirates lineup now.
44.
We could be in for a power showcase today with the wind blowing out, a lot of lift and separate, Chris.
We know hitters are in this era definitely trying to hit the ball in the air regardless of the conditions, but I think even a little more so there's margin for error if you can get the ball up in the air. So, you'll see at times, I'm sure, with 2 strikes, what looks like a half swing that can get out of the ballpark with a hitter who's got decent pop.
The 1-0. Swing and a miss. In there for a strike at the bottom of the zone. Fouls that off to the left and will do it again. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. So a runner aboard now with 1 away.
She wasn't able to elevate it, but she put a great swing on it. Right on time, good balanced approach, and just blasted it through the infield. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Up next for the Pirates, Ernesto Porter. And that one fouled off. The 0-1. See the velocity 97 with that fastball. One away, tie game. Go ahead run stands at first. Misses, and it's 1-2.
Well, clearly not too happy with the call there. Thought he caught the top of the zone, and you could pretty much read his lips saying, that's not up.
One, 2 now. Got him swinging. It's a strikeout.
That is fifth left fielder, number 17.
Now it's the switch hitting outfielder. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads.
Hey.
Two gone. The possible go-ahead run at first. Hit in the air out towards left center field. Pretty well struck. That skips over the fence, so it's an automatic double.
I'm sure he's happy with the automatic double, but he's wondering if it cost him an RBI right there. He put a great swing on it, drove it well, but a little bit of bad luck on the bounce. So now we'll see if they can get another 2-out hit and possibly drive in a pair.
So 2 down, and now Yordany De Los Santos.
No, that's low.
Ball 1, no strikes.
It's great to get on the board in the first frame of the ball game, but here's an opportunity for them to really open things up with a couple of runners on. Let's see if they can cash in.
Out in front with the swing, and that is strike 1. Late with the swing there. Ground ball to the right side, and foul ball.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
Two on, 2 outs. Foul off the plate. They'll do it again. Fouls it off. Still 1-2.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
That's outside.
Nope, outside.
2 balls, 2 strikes the count.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first-pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
Ryan O'Hearn in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. 3-2. That ball is foul, and the pressure is building.
5 foul balls in this at bat so far, and these two are going head-to-head. You can see the crowd. They're starting to get into it a little bit more and more each pitch, even though there hasn't been a ball in play yet.
Puts it in the air out towards left center. In position. And that will end the inning. Cannonball coming. All even now at 1-1. Back here at PNC Park, new inning getting started. Liam Summers stepping in for the Rangers. Swing and a ground ball. Zips it to first. 1 pitch and 1 out.
Batting 7th, right fielder Brandon Nimmo.
Here's Brandon Nimmo. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-1. Foul ball there. Up the middle, and it finds its way through for a hit. And that's a 1-out single.
Batting 8th.
So impressive that he didn't get tied up or jammed on that pitch inside. Instead, good quick hands allowed him to get the barrel to it, just shoot it up the middle of the field for that knock.
And now it's Jake Berger to hit. Slider right there. Quick toss to first. Nimmo dives back in safely. 1 away. Tie game. Go ahead run stands at first. That missed by a lot. And it's 1-1. Ed Drummond behind the plate calling balls and strikes. Maybe one of the most respected umpires around the league.
He's not the kind of umpire that you're likely to notice back there. And that can be a huge compliment, really. So if you're just kind of quietly doing your job, staying consistent with your calls, hitters, pitchers, managers, even fans, they're all going to appreciate you. Ed Drummond, he's that kind of umpire.
In the dirt, ball 2.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Breaking ball misses down and away.
On this count, runner not known for his speed, but I think you got to put him in motion. Try to avoid a double play here, Boog.
Swing and a miss. That's a strikeout. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. So next to hit for Texas, Wyatt Langford. First pitch, and he has to get out of the way. Nimmo leads off first with 2 down to the inning.
Pretty good pitch to take a pass at in a 1-0 count. Just not able to square it up.
Here's a 1-1. And a big swing and a miss.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Cut on and miss, struck him out. And that is that. We go to the bottom of the second, tied at 1. Back here in Pittsburgh, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Ryan O'Hearn comes up to hit.
Inside ball.
Strike on the inside corner.
Nope, upstairs.
Here's a 2-2. And that's outside. It's a leadoff walk, and that's the go-ahead run.
Batting 8, designated hitter, Brandon
Lau at the plate. Well struck, deep right field, way back and out of here. A gigantic blast. And that's how they take the lead. It's 3-1. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. That one was a hanger, and pitchers typically don't get away with making a mistake like that. And right there, he made him pay.
Now, Nick Gonzalez.
Ball one.
It can be tough to bounce back after a big home run, but nobody on, nobody out. You just have to treat it as a fresh inning.
And the 1-0.
Ball two.
Some activity in the bullpen for Texas. Jacob Junis appears to be getting loose. Beeks getting loose as well. That's in for a strike. Nasty pitch. And it's fouled away. Stays alive. Outside low. Ball 3. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. So now back to the top of the order.
Showed a lot of fight with 2 strikes in that AB. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
There comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Number 1 will depart, and this is one he'd like to forget. Back with a new arm after this.
now pitching for Texas.
Now on the bump, Jalen Beeks.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Next to hit, Melendez.
Hit an absolute tape measure shot last time up.
This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Swings and misses. And it's 0-2. swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Has room, and he makes the catch.
Now batting, center fielder.
One out man at
number
first.
7.
Now the number 2 hitter. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. That's in there. It's 0-1. That one hammered, but pulled foul.
Look out. That ball was smoked. Man, I am so relieved that they have this netting down the lines. Just ensures safety for the fans. Last thing as a player, you want to look up and see a fan get hit.
Base hit. That was smoked through the infield.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
Baseman, number 44.
Next is the speedy first baseman. 1 for 1 with a single so far.
Hey.
Runners at first and second with 1 gone. Good eye right there.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Fights that one away. Still 1-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Two on, 1 out. Got her swinging for the K. Pulled the string on the changeup.
Got her out on the front foot. Couldn't keep the hands back long enough and played right into the hands of the pitcher.
Here's the third baseman, Ernesto Porter. He was a strikeout victim his first time. And there's a foul ball. That's a strike, and he inches closer to getting out of the jam. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Two on, 2 outs. Drilled in the air out towards right center. Under it. And the inning is over. Another look at this 2-run homer for Pittsburgh. It's now a 3-1 ball game. Top half of the third inning, and now it's the Rangers leadoff hitter, number 5.
So important to get ahead of these hitters. You don't want to issue a free pass and allow that tying run to come to the plate. Always want to keep that other team in a position where if they're going to beat you, they're going to have to do it with multiple hits.
Ball that's outside.
On the ground to third. Tosses to first, and 1 away in the top of the third.
Oh, but we talk about how the ball is coming out of the pitcher's hand. The way it comes out of his hand as an infielder, wow, really impressive.
Here's the second baseman.
Coming off an absolute bomb in his last at bat.
The 1-1. High fly ball, right field. O'Hearn under it. And there's 2 down.
Now batting, shortstop, number 11.
Eli Summers stepping in for the Rangers. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play.
Nope. That's inside.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today. Rangers go down quickly there. Score holds. It's 3-1. As we go to the last of the third, digging in, number 17.
Not only can he hit the cover off the ball, he's got a great eye as well.
He swings and fouls one off.
Ball.
Late with the swing there. That's too low, and it's 2-2. To the right side, and that one handled. Tosses to first. One gone, bottom of the third inning.
Batting, the shortstop, number 18.
So next to the plate for Pittsburgh, your Donnie De Los Santos. He's 0 for 1. That one ripped, but foul. Next offering is fouled back.
Well, he got challenged with a good fastball right there. Just couldn't catch up.
Got him looking as the fastball runs back over the inside corner.
Well, I think that's a case of overthinking right there. He got 3 straight fastballs looking in the 0-2 count just to pour it back.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Jalen Beeks won't go any further. 2-run ball game as he heads for the dugout, and we'll be back with a new pitcher. Here's a new pitcher from the pen, Jacob Junis.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
2 down, bases empty. Ryan O'Hearn getting ready to hit. He walked and came around to score his first time up. Hammered down the right side, but foul. High fly ball down the left field line. That one back there, and a foul ball. Two down, nobody on. This to third. Over to first. And that is that. Nothing doing here for Pittsburgh, but they still lead it 3-1. Back here at PNC Park, out of the fourth, Kyle Higashioka stepping in for the Rangers. That one finds the zone. Strike 1.
Well, these Rangers doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of him. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense. You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
That misses the zone, and that's ball 3. Late on that fastball. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Tipped into the mid, strike 3.
Well, classic pitch sequencing there to change eye levels for the punch out. That fastball on the pitch before was up. It was very competitive, and that gets you thinking that he might try to climb the ladder. But then the curveball out of that same tunnel just falls off the table, and you can't make contact.
Number 15, batting with 1 down, takes a strike. Fought off foul. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2.
Oh, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or 2 is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Number 6.
So digging in, Liam Summers. First time up, he grounded to third.
Oh, 1.
Two down, nobody on. Broken back, ground ball to second. Gonzalez to first in time. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Rangers. And they still trail it here 3-1. Back here in Pittsburgh, to the plate now for Pittsburgh is the DH, Brandon Lau.
Hey.
Swing and a miss. Nice changeup.
Well, at that velocity, if that's all you're seeing, 88, you can handle that all day long. That's what you get in batting practice. But off the velocity of the fastball, that is a very tough pitch to adjust to.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. The 0-2. Swing and a line drive and a base hit up the middle. And a man aboard.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive in the center field. So that definitely felt good.
Gonzalez in the box now. No balls and a strike. Lau gets his lead at first. Nobody out. That's in there. 0-2. Just a slow ground ball this time. They got Shioka to first. 1 out in the bottom of the 4th.
Now batting, catcher, number 13.
Back to the top of the order now. Melendez, the next Pirate to hit. He's already homered here in this one.
Oh, 1.
Hard hit down the line and left. Can't get there, and that should bring in the run. Lau across to score. The throw to second is offline.
Big at bat to pad their lead up to 3. That's a good sound coming off the bat, man. And as he connected out front and ripped it into the outfield, that's one of those swings where you just don't even feel the ball hit the barrel. That's a pure stroke.
1 out, runner at second. Here's the center fielder. He's trying for third. Strike in there.
Out on the
Throw,
tag.
and they got him.
Ball 1.
Close
That's a ball.
one, doesn't get the call. Ball 2. I thought that was a strike, and here's a challenge. It just shaved the zone. Still 2 challenges left for them. And they'll do it again. The 1-2.
That's ball 2.
That one
That's
missed.
ball 3.
Oh, great stop. Takes it herself, and she got him. Nicely done at first for the out. But the Pirates strike on this run-scoring double. It's now 4-1.
Now pitching
We're
for
back,
the
and there's a
Pirates.
new arm on the mound to start the
Number
5th.
46.
Mason Montgomery.
I think closer has to be one of the toughest jobs in baseball, and we see a pretty high turnover rate because of it. Every outing seems to be high pressure, this one included. We'll see if he can wrap up the win and get himself a save.
Nimmo leading things off and takes a strike. Outside low. 1 ball, 1 strike. Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone. Battling here as he fouls it away. And he grounds one to the right side. She steps on the bag. 1 away here in the 5th.
Up next for the Rangers, the designated hitter, Jake Berger.
Up next for the Rangers, Jake Berger. Went down on strikes his first time through. Fastball in for a strike. 0-1.
Pitching has been pretty dominant in this one, but you got to be careful not working with too big a lead. They could get right back in this ball game if you're not careful.
On the ground. Gonzalez to first in time. And now 1 out remaining for Texas.
Up next
If you want to
for
be
the
a great
Rangers,
defense, you
left
have to
fielder,
deliver
Wyatt
consistently.
Langford.
It doesn't matter how many highlight reel plays you make if you can't execute the small stuff, just like we saw.
Langford, the
Ball
next
1.
to hit, takes ball 1.
Wow, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
Way
Ball
high.
2.
That
That's
one
ball 3.
misses. And now 3-1.
Nasty backdoor slider. There's really nothing you can do with that if you swing at it, so that's a good take by him.
They're down to their final strike. That's a good at bat right there. He was down early in that plate appearance. Works the walk.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Number 5 in now, takes ball 1 off the plate. Here's the pitch. Runner goes. That's in for a strike. Throws, save. That's a stolen base.
Well, that steal right there is wanting to take advantage of having a really good hitter at the plate. Now they've got a much better shot at bringing home a 2-out RBI.
Langford stands at second with 2 gone. So a foul ball makes it 1-2.
That's a ball.
Just missed.
Pressure mountain right here with the tying run in the on-deck circle. He's got to find the strike zone.
Man at second. Laser to the gap, should score the run. Langford around third. In comes the run from second. Cut off, throw to second, but she's in there easily.
These hitters today are so great with handling velocity. They're seeing high speeds day after day, and a nice job of turning that one around.
And the Pirates manager making his way to the mound now as he will make the move. Mason Montgomery gives way, and he's responsible for the runner on second, so the book isn't closed on him yet. We'll be right back. Righty reliever out of the pen, Jose Urquidy.
Pretty big spot he's coming into, trying to strand that runner at second base, so he's going to need to make some quality pitches. He does have first open if he needs to use it.
Now the number 2 hitter. He's already homered in this game.
Aye.
Runner at second, 2 down. That one not close. And now it's even 1-1. Ground ball, and this should do it. That's the ball game.
Well, a 4-pitch save. He was just starting to get comfortable out there after throwing a lot of pitches in the bullpen in this one. But a nice job of attacking the hitters, being very efficient. And this is what you want to do. You want to come in and you want to close things out as quickly as possible.
And your final 4-2 for Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show. I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us. From the home of the Pirates, we're at beautiful PNC Park. MLB The Show with a good one coming at you. It's the Cincinnati Reds going up against the Pittsburgh Pirates. First pitch coming your way next. And the right-hander with the good curveball, number 12. What do you have on him?
Power pitcher. He's going to speed you up with the fastball velocity, and out of his hand will explode the breaking ball. Very difficult for hitters to keep that front side closed and hit the ball the other way, because they know if they're not ready to pull the trigger, the fastball will beat them.
Okay, all set to go. Digging in, Tejada. And away we go this afternoon. The 0-1.
Ball one.
Oh, that got him.
It got him.
First batter of the game is hit by the pitch.
Number 7.
Random, the next to hit for the Reds. She's a player who does it all. Over to first, and he's saved.
Yeah.
Check swing, and she went. That is strike 2. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Grabs it on the run. One down.
Batting third, second baseman.
Here's the lineup for the Reds. One out, man at first. In now for the Reds, Tejada. This is another player capable of hitting tape measure home runs.
This is one of those situations the infielders have to pre-plan and understand that the ball's got to be hit extremely hard right at them if they're going to have a chance to go for a double play.
Man at first, one away. Ground ball left side, could be 2. Over to Lau. Over to first, safe.
Batting fourth, the designated hitter, Eugenio Suarez.
Eugenio Suarez up to the plate now.
You have to be careful throwing him breaking pitches, even in an 0-0 count. He loves going after the off-speed stuff, and he's really good at hitting it.
Checks over to first, back safely.
Oh, she's going to steal second. You want her to go early in the count. That way she's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
Tejada leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Gets under it. And that is that. Bottom half of inning number 1 coming up. No score after a half inning. Back here at PNC Park, on the hill for the Reds, Tejada. What's the scouting report on her?
She's able to throw the 4-seam fastball and an effective 2-seam fastball. Many times when pitchers go to the 2-seamer, their 4-seamer isn't as effective as it used to be, but she's able to manage both pitches, and they are very good pitches.
Now it's the rookie first baseman.
First baseman, number 44.
That one finds the zone, and it's 0-1. Late on that fastball.
I think she was sitting off speed there.
Just missed.
That one called just inside, I think, and on the mound, she's trying to get a little bit of an explanation. Doesn't seem to be too bothered by it, though, but she clearly thought it clipped the corner. She's trying to stay down in the zone, but the hitter just will not chase. Now back in a 2-2 count, she's going to have to go to something else to get her out.
In the air, left field. Takes it in for the out. Here's the Pirates lineup now. They're dealing with a top-level arm on the mound, so this figures to be a tough matchup for them. What's the key to the offense today, Singy?
Well, Boog, against a talented pitcher, it's crucial to disrupt her rhythm. Use bunts to get her off the mound and moving around. If she's in a flow, try to step out and break her timing. When she throws in the zone, you might only get one pitch, so you don't want to miss it.
This one in the air. Tejada settles under it. She's there. She's got it. And there's 2 down.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
Up next for the Pirates, Ernesto Porter. And first offering is fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. That one pushed foul, out of play off to the left. Inside, almost got him. Good job to fight that one off. 1-2 here. Got him. That ends the frame. We played an inning, no score. Top of the second, in now for the Reds, Tejada.
Not only can she hit the cover off the ball, she's got a great eye as well.
Ball.
The 1-1. Foul ball there. And a 1-2. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Well, we've seen a lot more these days than we ever did when I played, but a slider in the 90s still catches your attention. Even if you're sitting on the pitch, good luck recognizing that tight spin and adjusting to the late break.
Stepping in, the long ball threat, Tejada. No score here in the second.
Ball.
Making the calls behind the plate in this one is Woody Keller.
Yeah, and Woody does a pretty good job back there, Boog. He's got a pretty fair strike zone most of the time. Maybe some inconsistency here or there, but usually he's back there doing a solid job.
The 1-1. Swinging a foul straight back. The 1-2. Up the middle, Loud. Slings to first. 2 up, 2 down in the top of the second.
Batting seventh, left fielder, number 21.
Next for Cincinnati, Tejada. You talk about the power and the speed together.
Well, we knew she was going to be a star just coming up, making her way through the minor leagues, and quickly at this level, an impact player.
2 down, nobody on. Ripped to right. And that is that. So they go quietly there. Down to the bottom of the second. We're tied, 0-0. Back here in Pittsburgh, bottom half of inning number 2. To the plate now for Pittsburgh is the DH, number 12. Close, but called a ball. And it's 1-0. Challenge from behind the dish here. And it's a called strike after the review. So they've still got both their challenges. Strike on the inside corner.
Well, that two-seamer's heat-seeking for right-handed batters. Just runs in on those hands.
And he'll challenge that called strike.
Pretty simple with the pitch sequence right there. Went after him with 3 straight fastballs. But the thing to notice, every one of them was well located, all on the edge of the zone. And in those spots, even if he does put it in play, chances are that it's not going to be hit hard. Great fastball command for the punch-out.
Number 17 in the box here lets that one go for a ball. Check swing, and he went. And it's 1-1. Liner caught it second.
From up here, it looked like that liner might be splitting the gap in right center. That's one of those atom balls you just have to live with as a hitter.
And the batter now, Yordany De Los Santos. Ball 1, no strikes. Gets under it and pops it up. That is the inning. We'll move to the third with no score. New inning getting started. In now for the Reds, Will Benson. First pitch is in the dirt. And a foul ball. Here's a 1-1. And he swings through that one.
Nothing but curveballs so far in the at-bat. Kind of makes it difficult as a hitter to know what to look for, because you start wondering if he'll keep coming with it or if they'll try to speed you up.
Has room, and he makes the catch.
Batting ninth, right fielder, number 6.
So digging in, Johnson. The 0-2.
0-2 count. You got the opportunity to expand the zone. Could get the chase there. Let's see what he comes back with next.
Top of the third, no score. Fights that one away. Still 1-2.
She's a fun player to watch taking at bat. She just battles up there. She doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put her away.
That one hammered center field. That's got a chance. Brings it back on a leaping catch. Wow, what a play.
What an outstanding effort, going all the way back to the warning track and leaving his feet to bring that one in. It's so tough to jump on the run like that and time it perfectly, so that was awesome.
So back to the top of the Reds lineup. Tejada now at the plate. Hit by a pitch leading off the ball game. Oh, look at the stop. Over to first. And very nicely done for the out. Reds go down quietly. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Back here at PNC Park, bottom of the inning. Number 7 digs in now.
Got to be down in the zone with that two-seamer if you're gonna be effective with it.
This one in the air, center field. Benson under it. And a quick out, number 1.
Batting 8, right fielder
Davis, the next Pirate to hit. This is another guy capable of hitting tape measure home runs.
Ball 2. He rides.
Just missed. Swing and a ball popped in the air. That one gets down for a hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Batting 9, second baseman.
And now it's Brandon Lau. Quick toss to first, and he's back in safely. There goes the runner. Pitch inside. Throw, save. That's a stolen base. And the go-ahead run is now in scoring position.
Looks like the base runner had a pretty good feel on the pitcher's move. After that pick over, seemed to settle in, and he took off right away. Nice job of stealing second right there. Man, that pitch was dotted. So much talent on display when she's out there on the hill.
Man at second. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
She really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Ball 2.
Just off the outside part of the plate.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
1 out. The go-ahead run is at second. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Got him swinging. It's a strikeout. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. And now the first baseman. She's 0 for 1.
Ball one.
Man on second, 2 down. Up the middle, and that one handled. Sends it to first.
You're out.
They don't come much closer than that. Bang, bang play to end the inning. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 left. 3 innings complete, no score. On to the 4th. Here's the Reds catcher, Random.
Number 7.
Well, these Reds just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
Throws to first. That's the first out in the top of the 4th.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Here's the second baseman, Tejada. 0 for 1. She hit into a fielder's choice her first time. All tied up. Top half of inning number 4. And that one fouled off. The 0-2. That's out number 2.
Not fooled at all right there. She was clearly all over it, but sometimes you hit it too hard and right at someone. You're looking for one of those bloop hits to get a knock sometimes.
Hey, Eugenio Suarez up to hit now. He's 0 for 1. Swings and misses. 0-1. Suarez in his 12th season, a member of the 1,000 hit club, and he was born in Venezuela. 2 down, nobody on. This one in the air, right field. Can't get there. Base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Now batting, shortstop.
Pitch was away,
Number
and he did
22.
exactly what you're supposed to do with it. Drive it the other way. Just go with the pitch.
Stepping in, the slugging shortstop, Tejada. He was a strikeout victim his first time. On a line, base hit. So that's 2 straight 2-out hits.
Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch she could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good. A chance now to take the lead, and at this point in the game, that could be a deciding run.
Tejada, the next to hit. Swing and a foul out of play. Two on, 2 outs, and fouled off.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just.
And he got her. Strike 3, and that will retire the side.
He's in a tough spot, had to make a great pitch, did it, got the strikeout, gets out of the jam. Clearly, he's happy with those results.
Back here in Pittsburgh, here's the Pirates catcher now, Melendez.
Number 13.
In the air to left center, Tejada on the move to the alley. Pulls it down, and she makes the catch. 1 pitch and 1 out.
Now batting, third baseman, number 16.
Ernesto Porter will hit next. Struck out looking at his first at bat.
Ha!
Up the middle, and she knocks it down. Still able to get it there in time. And even with his speed, they get the out. And here's a look at how she's using her pitches in this one.
Number 12.
Next to bat will be the Pittsburgh cleanup hitter. Went down on strikes his first time through.
Ball.
And an ABS challenge coming from behind the dish. So the call stands. That knocks them down to one challenge left. The 1-0. High chopper to third. And that chance handled. Fires across the diamond. She has thrown 4 shutout innings. And 1, 2, 3 go the Pirates. Through 4, still tied. Zip, zip. Ready now for the 5th inning. In now for the Reds, Tejada.
21.
That one ripped, but foul.
Well, these Reds, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
Here's the 0-2.
And on the mound, you know confidence has to be pretty high with all of the swings and misses. He's had them eaten out of the palm of his hand pretty much all game.
Got her. 1 out.
Not the best location with the fastball on strike 3, but when you're pumping high 90s, you'll get away with some of those. More margin for error. You know, the fastball has become such a huge strikeout pitch in the sport, and I think a lot of it has to do with all the attention and emphasis on improved spin rates. These fastballs are just exploding out of the pitcher's hands and jumping through the zone.
So up next, Will Benson. That one fouled off. The 0-1. That's to third. Zips it to first. And the first 2 set down to the top of the 5th.
Right fielder, number 6.
At the plate, Johnson cruising on the mound right now, but a dangerous hitter here in this spot.
Ice.
That one back up the middle, and it gets through. So the go-ahead run is on base with a knock.
Now batting, first baseman, number 2.
Tejada, the next to hit for the Reds. Not your prototypical leadoff guy. Gets on base, yes, but also some power. Sliced hard, but foul down the left side.
If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
That's down and in.
Well, with the amount of pitches that can end up in the dirt, a good secondary lead doesn't have to get away from the catcher, but if you're anticipating based off the trajectory, get yourself into scoring position.
The 2-1 comes up empty. That's strike 2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Three two now.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score.
3 balls, 2 strikes to count. Caught him looking for the K. Still nothing on the scoreboard for him after 5. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Back here at PNC Park, we head to the bottom of the 5th. Number 17 getting ready to hit.
You know, these Pirates just aren't putting together very many good at-bats in this one. Just one base runner to this point, and it's not exactly early anymore. They have guys in this lineup capable of sparking something, but it just hasn't happened for them yet.
Here's a high chopper. Tejada takes it to the bag, and the leadoff hitter retired in the fifth.
Now batting, the shortstop, number 18.
So next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Yordany De Los Santos. Cruising on the mound right now, but a dangerous hitter here in this spot. A guy with some slug to him. And that's in there at the knees for a strike.
She's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
And the 0-2. Out towards right center field. Johnson has a beat on it. 2 away.
Now batting, center fielder, number 7.
Here's the center fielder. Two down, nobody on. That's in there at the knees, and it's strike 2.
She's not wasting any pitches. Hitters got to get into swing mode. This is a good time to expand the zone. Throw something maybe down in the dirt.
No.
Really close pitch down around the knees there, and you could see her asking where it missed. Probably doesn't agree, but it appears she's ready to move on to the next pitch.
2-2 now. Struck him out looking. She continues to roll on the mound as 5 shutout innings are in the books. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Welcome back. It's been a great game, so let's take another look at the most important moment so far. Jose Urquidy on the pitch here.
Number 65, Jose Urquidy.
And now the catcher comes up to hit. Random outfield deep here, trying to prevent anything over their heads.
Ball.
And the 1-0. Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. 1 away.
Now batting, second baseman, number 16.
Next for Cincinnati, Tejada. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Well, a mistake right here could untie this ball game. If you're the pitcher out there, you just want to be a little more cautious.
And a 1-1.
Ball.
Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So they get a runner aboard with a 1-out single.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
Eugenio Suarez, the next to hit for the Reds. 1 for 2. Urquidy keeping an eye on her. That one is absolutely belted. Davis on the move. Dives, but it falls. And now it looks like extra bases. And it'll be runners at second and third, only one away.
Now, just a nice job coming through in a pretty high leverage spot right there. Now the go-ahead runs in scoring position, so big opportunity for them to jump ahead late.
Next for Cincinnati, Tejada. Golden opportunity right here. That one is absolutely belted. Can't get there. One run will score. The second run scores. To second now, but she's safe. As 2 runs score, they've got the lead.
Gets him on the board first, coming through with 2 RBIs on that swing. Put a very nice swing on that pitch right there. Got one to drive and just kept it fair down that right field line and into the corner. And it's almost impossible to track those down as an outfielder.
And the Pirates manager making his way to the mound now as he will make the move. That's all for Jose Urquidy. And he's responsible for the runner on second. So the book isn't closed on him yet. We'll be right back. A new arm into the game, the righty, Justin Lawrence.
And that's a big potential run out there in second as he comes in trying to keep the deficit where it is. For the infielders, they got to be thinking about keeping the ball from getting by them into the outfield any way they can.
Tejada now at the plate. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. Hit on the ground to short. Throw to first in time.
Now batting, left fielder, number 21.
Here's the left fielder, Tejada. Intentional walk here with 2 out. They set up a force at any base to end the inning.
Clearly didn't want to mess with her right there, so I think it makes sense to play the numbers game in this spot.
And ready to hit now for Cincinnati, Will Benson. Bullpen action for the Pirates. Yohan Ramirez. The hard-throwing righty is up and loosening. Matson also getting ready. 2 on, 2 outs.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Right.
2 on, 2 outs. And he can't make the play. Still finds a way to get off a throw. The throw won't get there in time, and everyone's safe. The bases are loaded.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. Now the base is loaded. Big opportunity for them to break this game open.
Johnson, the next to hit.
Ball.
Skips in, and excellent work to corral that one. Could have been dangerous.
Kind of goes without saying, but straight on these 2 runners in scoring position right here, it feels like it's a must if they stand a chance to win this game.
And that one is inside.
Pressure's on right here. 2-0 count, bases loaded. You don't want to fall to a 3-ball count and then walk in a run. He's got to challenge the hitter right here.
All loaded up, dangerous hitter at the plate. Now a pop-up on the infield. Has room, and he makes the catch. But they'll pick up a couple runs here, both coming on this 2-run double. It's now a 2-0 ball game. It's an NL Central showdown right here on MLB The Show. Bottom of the 6th, leading off Davis.
Well, these fans definitely want to get involved in the game. All it's going to take is to get the leadoff man or even a base runner on.
First sign of movement in the Reds bullpen. Tejada, the closer, is getting ready and perhaps looking at a long save opportunity here.
So important to get ahead of these hitters. You don't want to issue a free pass and allow that tying run to come to the plate. Always want to keep that other team in a position where if they're going to beat you, they're going to have to do it with multiple hits.
One up, one down.
Couple of pitches and a quick out.
Up next for the Pirates, second baseman, Brandon Lau.
Now it's the second baseman, Brandon Lau. He struck out swinging at his first at bat.
Ball, no. No,
he looks more focused at the plate and working the count after that first at bat strikeout.
Next offering is fouled back.